Did you? I feel like you did. The vlog with Michelle.
I did.
Oh, send it to
I
me.
need to send it.
Yeah.
No. Mom, I'm telling you, I called the chiropractor today because I woke up and my back was a little tweaked. It's totally fine. I just knew I needed an adjustment. And I got on the phone, made an appointment. I was like, can you fit me in today? Yep. What time? 10:30. Great. I'll see you then. It's 10:20 and I'm heading there and I see I have a voicemail from them. Chelsea, I know we set an appointment for 10:15 this morning and I know like it seems you're running late. I just want to make sure everything's okay.
I do it all the time.
I would swear to you on my life she said 10:30, but I also would have sworn to you on my life that I said Dragon Tail out in the hallway the other day. I am so concerned about my mental health.
Well, mental health is one thing. Brain health is another.
Both. All. Yes, and. Hello. Welcome to another episode.
Hello. We should do it while the battery's
The LegacyKnitz podcast. I have an extra battery with me.
Good work.
We're working without a podcast. We're working without a tripod today because it broke. We're up at Cricket Fiber Farm so that I could escape the chaos. And I'm going to make an afternoon of it.
I say yes.
Mm-hmm.
I say yes. We might have to go to the yarn shop again. I don't know if there's anything. Yeah, I can't decide.
Oh, who cares? Let's just go.
Yeah,
I haven't met Katie yet.
Yeah. Oh, she's very nice.
Yeah. Okay, my name is Chelsea.
My name's Sue.
I'm the daughter, mother,
Grandmother.
and we're coming to you today with a chatty podcast, which we haven't done in a little bit.
And let's talk about it. You have not acknowledged my new glasses.
Well,
Did you?
did via text.
Yeah, but not in person.
That's true. They're beautiful.
Are they?
Yeah, they're amazing.
I love them.
They're amazing.
Is that light really hard?
I feel like it is, but otherwise it's just so dark.
Oh, so
like there's really
you know
just...
what it is? It's the overhead light that's bugging me.
Okay,
Let's
give
try
that a shot. Give that a shot.
Okay, I'll be right back.
We're gonna do our IT. I'm gonna take a sip of my Celsius. I was telling.
Oh
no! Oh no.
Wait.
Wait. Now try here.
Okay.
What if we go up with it?
Yes, I can't see.
I don't know.
That's
Y'all, I'm sorry. Let's just preface that if there's any like IT issues, if there's any issues at all, give us some grace for this episode.
Yeah,
Please.
we have a lot going on.
Please and thank you. And I think everybody does. Like
Always.
especially as the summer gets warmer. I was saying this to my chiropractor as I was profusely apologizing. The last month, because it has gotten so warm and beautiful, like we're outside from the minute the girls are up till the minute it's dinner time, and I have no room for things in between.
Yeah.
And I just need to figure out how I did that last summer.
Well, and you know what, too? We're a new season. It's a new flow. I'm even feeling the same way up here, especially because the office isn't quite ready. We're on a holiday weekend. I have to go to Connecticut next week. Like, do I work? Don't I work?
You don't.
And I literally, unless orders come in that I need to dye,
Right.
I'm throwing in the towel. I am. So just know this, though. I will be in Connecticut next week. And so any orders coming in next week will not ship out till I get back.
If you remind me, I will put a banner on the website.
Yes.
Just
Yes.
if you can remind me. It would
Yes.
Be, yes.
Just so you know.
Yeah.
So anything, I have a feeling this weekend I'll have a dye day just if orders come in, just to get a jump on it and have those go out. But yeah.
It also feels like the weekend. Can we also say that? I was driving up here forgetting that it was Friday and like the school parking lot was full. And I was like, wait, what?
Oh, it's been Friday since Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
In my world.
Oh, since Michelle was here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the weekend.
It's Friday.
No. So, gosh, I don't even know where to begin.
Okay, I have been knitting like crazy in the last 2 days. And really, since we last met, I have finished socks. I'm obsessed with socks.
I am becoming re-obsessed with socks. I do have a finished pair that I brought with me, which I absolutely love.
Cute.
And finishing up this one, our little sample sock for the mermaid's tail.
That one.
And then I've been knitting stuffies. Kind of. Just the teddy bears that I've shown you.
Yes, and we forgot to look at the mohair.
I have it here,
Good.
but I only have like a strand to go off.
I'll know.
Okay.
I'll know.
But yeah, that's kind of been where I've been focused is like this sock and then those socks and then the little stuff and scrunchies.
Oh, Well, I would never need one, but they're so cute.
Aren't they cute? Even just those little, like...
Do the girls like them?
Charlie does, and she, you know, she's kind of fickle about putting her hair up. Lily could care less. She will never wear her hair in a ponytail, I'm convinced.
She does some days, and it's so sweet.
So cute.
It's
and I feel like it's not about the appearance. It's about get that hair off your neck, girl.
Oh, in the heat?
Hot.
In the heat?
Yeah.
Oh, yuck.
But they are going to get their summer cuts in the next week or so.
Oh, I need to.
Oh, see, I was actually going to say your hair looks so good.
It's because it was so short last time. I'm really enjoying this length right now.
Have you started probiotics again?
No, does it look like it?
It's shining.
It's the water here.
It's
the water here. It's crazy.
Yeah, it looks really good.
It's crazy. My hair is shinier here.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say something. Oh, you know what I'm really into? Gift knitting.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I keep seeing things, and I want it to be as much of a hand knit Christmas as I can make it, or handmade.
Yes.
That was the wind.
I was gonna say, is that your ghost?
It could be the ghost too. I don't think we have one.
I don't think so either.
I don't think so.
It's so funny because I feel like, so I was talking to my friend Brittany.
Brittany. Hi,
and
Brittany. She
she is very much in the same mindset. She's like, I want a hand... Winnie, girl.
I said, did you take the gate down?
Probably.
Okay,
I probably did.
Oh.
Shit, I probably did.
It's okay. Dad's right there. He's going to take care of her. She'll go down. Don't worry.
Only because I do things.
Well, she wasn't here. It made sense.
Yeah.
It made sense. Anyways, Brittany's into it too.
Yes, like between like her garden making and like because she does a lot of like dried herbs and and like things like that, and then knitting and
yeah, I don't know what it is. I mean, it's not for anybody but all of you guys.
Right.
And a few friends. We're really getting friendly with our neighbors.
That's awesome.
Well, Dad's getting very friendly with our neighbors.
Well, you know, that's
Me
what
too,
I figured.
But more. He's out there all the time.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. Our gardens are started.
They're gorgeous.
Watermelon went in this morning.
Did it? Where'd you put it?
With the pumpkins. So it's going to be pumpkin patch, watermelon patch. So we're going to have...
But like on one side of them or like intermixed?
Next.
Yes, okay.
So we're going to have pumpmelons.
Pumpmelons. I wonder if they will cross-pollinate at some point in the future.
I don't know. We'll try.
We'll find out. It would probably be delicious, honestly.
I don't know. I'm very excited about the whole thing.
Yeah, the pumpkin. So we're like not gonna have to go to we're gonna come to this family farm for our pumpkins.
I hope.
Wouldn't it be so cool?
So fun. I feel like we're all over the map.
Rhubarb.
Yes, and I picked some, and I'm gonna make a pie. Rhubarb
I hope
strawberry.
I get to try some because that's it's probably no, I could never pin down a favorite pie. I feel like yours is blueberry. Yeah, I knew that.
Blueberry crumb when the crumb is this thick.
Yeah, where it's basically an oatmeal cookie with a little bit
of
blueberries.
Syrupy blueberries.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I don't have a favorite.
I enjoy pie a lot. I enjoy pie. I enjoy cakes. I enjoy dessert.
Baked goods. Yeah, see, for me, I like a piece of chocolate is fine. I want a muffin. I want a cupcake. I want a donut.
Donuts.
I want the good stuff.
Same.
Yeah. Speaking of baking, though, I think sourdough is going to be okay for me.
Regular sourdough?
I think, as long as it's fermented long enough.
So I keep hearing you say that. What does that really mean, to ferment it longer?
Just to leave it sitting there so that all of the flour and the grains are fermenting.
The starter?
No, so the actual dough itself.
Oh, so you leave it long, like you do the process, then you do the process again, then you put it in the fridge?
That's what I do.
For like, they say you can do it all day.
I do for 24 hours.
Oh, this makes me so happy.
So we'll see. I mean, the two things that I did that had a 24-hour ferment, I've eaten and I've been fine.
Okay, I like this.
So fingers crossed. But so my whole point with that is I'm going to start trying sourdough pie crust because Farmhouse on Boone has a fantastic recipe. Yes, and she says that she literally just leaves it in her refrigerator for like days at a time, then pulls it out and uses it. And if it's fermenting for that long, there's no way I wouldn't be able to eat it.
That makes me very happy.
I'm going to give it a try.
I don't know why I'm so keyed into this for you.
Well, it's just like, it's hard.
I know, because I love to bake
You love
for
to cook. I know. So
yeah.
what else is going on?
So, let's talk. I'm just going to continue on with the garden talk.
Just keep
for
going.
A while.
Keep going.
Did you see the window boxes in the front of the house?
I saw them when I was here on Wednesday.
No, you didn't. These are on the front porch.
So
Filled
no
with flowers.
So no, I didn't.
So I have flowers all along the railing of the front porch.
Are they actually like secured onto the railing? No. Okay, because I noticed that in the back ones. I don't care either way. I was just curious to know.
Nope, they just sit there. I feel like next year or end of season, I might invest in some gorgeous
Good ones, yeah.
But I knew this year, if I was waiting for that, it wouldn't happen.
Right.
So
I
was
love
like,
that for you.
I was like, I'm not waiting to find the perfect ones. I'm getting the $7.99 green heavy plastic, and flowers are going to be overflowing.
Yep.
So
Do you feel like that's a big step for you? Do you typically? I was going to say because I feel like typically it's the opposite.
Yeah.
Where it's like, well, I can't get the thing, which honestly both ways I understand.
Yeah. Or I'd be like, oh, I'll do it next year. I'm too late. I'm too late. And it was like, no, I want it this year. Yeah.
Mom.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I'm becoming a grown-up slowly but surely.
I'm so far behind you, but you know what?
At your age, I was not. Yeah. So, Dad does most of the gardening.
Does he enjoy it?
I think he's loving this place.
Too. I really
think
do.
he's loving this place.
You can feel it.
But I go and I look at it and I think it's really pretty and things are growing. Like, did you look at that basil in the off the kitchen garden?
No, I haven't really examined off the kitchen. Really?
Less than a week it's been in there. It started like this.
What did you use for the filler?
Ask Dad. It's a compost mix.
Yep. So did you do lobster compost?
No, couldn't find it.
I can't find it either.
Yeah, couldn't find it.
If I find it, I'll grab you guys some bags, but
probably too late.
Well, I'm going to put some just right on top because when it rains, all those good nutrients go right down.
Good idea. So
but also you have fresh soil, and I feel like when you have a fresh soil, fresh compost, your garden's just going to be so happy.
Huge. Both our neighbors today said to Dad, "Where did you get those gorgeous green metal beds?"
Shannon and Bonnie?
And the Adam and I don't know.
They all asked you?
Dad.
Well, yeah, I know what you mean.
I never walk outside.
It's the collective you.
Yeah. And they were like, "Oh my gosh, where'd you get them? It's so magical back there."
Oh my God.
I was talking about it this morning on my live. It's so like the barn is so grungy back there, but it's still magical.
It adds to the charm.
You
don't want a perfect barn.
No, I feel bad for the neighbors, though, having to look at that all the time.
Are you still considering painting
Yes,
it?
for sure. Again, not me.
No, again, the collective you.
Yes. Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like we are so slowly and surely falling in love with this place.
It's the best way to do it.
I love the property so much.
It's perfect.
I know. I love the property.
When is the picnic table again?
I don't know. I let things just flow because
it's the only
does work
way.
Nonstop.
I know, it's the only
nonstop.
way. It's a totally selfish question because I just can't wait to sit at it.
Same. I'm dying for it. I'm dying for our first picnic. Oh. I got the clips.
You got them?
I got the clips.
Where'd you find them?
Amazon.
Of course.
Amazon. Got the clips. Have the original tablecloth from Carol.
My Grammy and Grampy.
Yeah.
That thing holds so many memories.
So many memories.
Yeah.
I'm so happy to have it. I don't know how I got it. I don't know where that happened. Mm-hmm. But I'm so grateful to have it.
Between that and the white chairs. I feel like you totally have the Grammy Grampy summer essentials from My Grammy and Grampy.
Both felt really important. Really important.
Mm-hmm. I would agree with that.
So I'm very happy to have them. So yeah, I feel like life is good on the farm. Let's talk studio before I forget.
Yes.
So the studio, if you follow us on Crooked Fiber Farm, and then you quite often repost on Legacy.
Mm-hmm. And I'll put the links to both of those
down below.
Yeah, Instagram accounts down below.
It's amazing. It's the whole exterior is done. The heating cooling unit is set up. The wood has arrived
I
for
can't
the
wait to
walls.
see
You're
that when
gonna
we're done
die.
here.
You can't even picture it. So it's a pickled. It has the resemblance of a pickled wood, which is it's a whitewash stain over.
I'm just picturing green juicy wood.
No, not at
because
all.
of pickles.
Not at all. It's actually very blonde.
Ooh.
Well, very blonde, and without being yellow.
Okay.
Taupey.
Okay.
Taupey.
Oh, I
light
love
taupey.
taupe. I love taupe.
And it's wood, and you put it on. So no, there is no sheetrock.
Interesting.
I know, there's no sheetrock.
It's so fascinating.
We're waiting for the insulation to be blown in. My hopes are end of June it will be done, because I need it so badly right now.
I feel like end of June is even like, well, I guess maybe not, because he's not going to be back.
Yeah, we don't know.
We'll
Anything is fine. Anything is fine. Josh popped in when they were delivering, and I didn't get a chance to scream out to him, "So are you here to finish it today?"
Yes, today the day.
He's always like rolling his eyes at me. He's so nice. So anyways, the wood has arrived. So what it is it's boards, like say 6-inch boards, and they're going horizontal, which makes me so happy, because that is the flow of the room.
That is the flow of the room.
And they somehow butt up against each other and create a V groove.
Dad was telling me about the V groove. Okay.
Yes. So that, it's going to be on the ceilings.
Dad was telling me that too. I think it was when he came down when Justin helped him pick up the trainer, and he was kind of he showed me a picture.
Yes.
What I'm hoping to do is, if I have the motivation when we go out, I'll take some video clips, so while the description's going on, I can be showing it.
So that's going to be walls and ceilings, and behind the dye stations, we're going to have some sort of plexiglass to protect it.
Love
Dad's brilliance.
that.
So we'll have like sheets of plexiglass behind the sink.
And then you can just wipe them down.
And wipe them down. Even though this wood has a very, very thick, finished, polished surface that would wipe.
Still, though.
Yeah.
Why even bother?
Why
because
even
then,
bother?
like, whenever the day comes that you don't want it to be a dye studio anymore,
It's
like
like
you
just my bedroom.
Yeah, exactly.
With a sink.
Exactly. With a sink. Just put a toilet in there, you're good.
I never have to leave.
Who needs a house when you've got a room?
I'm not leaving. You can live in the rest of the house.
We'll move in.
The girls can live with the Grammy.
Yeah.
So yeah, and so the floors are just going to be one of those really good laminate. Everybody has them now.
Like the snap in.
Yeah, vinyl. It's a high quality vinyl that will take the water well.
Yep. Okay.
Doesn't scratch, doesn't all that, and the sink.
I still haven't even seen the sink.
Oh, it's in the garage. We'll go out to the garage after. It's so fun. It's a small, not tiny, but an industrial sink.
Yeah.
Which I've always wanted. It's just the kitchen worker in me.
I know.
It's the kitchen worker.
That counter space, too, is also so appealing.
Yeah.
But then when you're doing what you're doing, it's like when it gets wet, it just gets like morphy and
I will have a bit of a space to the left of the sink that's part of the sink.
And is it metal? Is it like
metal.
Stainless steel?
Yeah.
Oh, see, there you go.
So fan will go up.
Oh my God.
It's crazy how it's all fallen into place.
It will probably be the next time we record up here, we'll probably be in the studio.
I would say there's a good chance of that.
Oh my God, I can't even.
Everything is going to shift.
Yeah.
Our dye, we are going to be dyeing so much faster.
Mm-hmm.
My life is going to be so much more efficient, which is going to leave space to be more creative, which is so exciting.
And enjoy your home.
And enjoy the house for the house.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, I'm done talking. That was a lot of talking.
A lot of talking. But you know what? We needed to do updates because it's so exciting.
So exciting.
What are we doing for Memorial Day? What are you guys doing?
We're doing nothing. We're coming to the parade tomorrow. Did you know that?
Yeah, I did know that.
Yeah, I don't know. We're doing whatever anybody wants to do.
Because we don't have any plans. Like on Monday, we don't have any plans.
I'm kind of hoping picnic table might be ready. We'll have a picnic. I did buy like a little bit of food in case we had a picnic.
Well, and I can bring too.
Yeah, just no meat I didn't buy.
I can do the meat.
Yeah, so maybe we'll have a picnic.
That would be so fun.
I know.
Set up the sprinkler again for the kiddos.
Oh my gosh, when Michelle was here, so our good friend Michelle, who we love so much.
Of Woolens and Nosh.
Of Woolens and Nosh.
Mm-hmm.
She's so gracious and drives all the way here, which is
Couple
really,
hours,
it's
both
amazing. Yeah, it's amazing. And we had a day outside. It was the hottest day.
So hot.
But it didn't feel hot.
No, because we were in the shade and there was a really nice breeze.
Yeah. So we spent the day outside. The reason I'm talking about is because the girls were here and watching them outside in the summer. Nothing makes me happier.
Sprinkler, tree swings,
swinging into the
chalk.
sprinkler.
Yeah.
Chalk running around playing freeze tag.
It was, I put it on my vlog. I was like, the sound of squealing children is the consummate summer soundtrack.
That's all I want to hear.
It's magical.
Yeah. And we have kids on both sides.
Oh, so if you keep your windows open, I bet you're going to get that a lot.
Yeah, I am trying to get used to the closeness of neighbors here.
Mm-hmm.
Just because we haven't had that in 20 years. We haven't even been able to see a neighbor for 20 years. Mm-hmm. So it's getting used to it. Thank God we really, really like all our neighbors.
Well, and it seems like they all have really healthy boundaries. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like that's a thing.
That's a make it or break it.
It really is.
Yeah.
It really is. So, and we even have to be aware of that, right? It's like, I'm careful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You're probably like, oh, that new family that moved in. We thought it was a nice older couple. Nope. We're loud.
We duped ya.
We have a lot of people coming and going.
It's not just the two of you.
Once the tree swings went up, I think they were like, oh there goes the neighborhood.
The neighborhood.
I know.
Well, okay. Should we talk a little knitting?
Talk knitting, because I'm obsessed.
Okay. Do we want to show our FOs? Because I feel like we each have the same yarn for one of them.
Oh, yeah.
Because yours are finished, right?
And they're so... See, I forget it's the same yarn.
So different. Okay.
Oh my
so
God,
we have
these.
Each have a pair of socks that are finished. Same exact... For me, just the main body color. It's exactly the same.
But between the texture, gauge, everything, holy
Look at
moly.
how different it knits up. It's crazy.
I love this pattern.
It is, so tell me what the pattern is. Oh, this is the one we don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
We're going to find out. For real.
It's a... Is it along the path? I don't know. It's a K. Jones. We will put it down below. We've talked about it in the
previous one.
Couple previous ones.
Yep.
So if for some reason we forget it's there.
I love it.
I love every pattern she has designed.
And I'll link her Ravelry shop too for her patterns. I just did vanilla on 9-inch circulars, size US 1.5, 64 stitches.
I love them.
Drop heel. So, do you like that I did the heels different greens?
I love that.
Fun? Okay, it's because I ran out of this green.
Oh,
I thought I ran out of this green, and then I found more after I was done. But I kind of like how they're different greens.
Magical.
They're just fun, and they're blocked, and they smell good, and they're ready to wear. Oh yeah. And this is Can't Adult Today by Sinful Yarns.
Thank you.
And we bought it at the Fiber Witch Festival. However long ago. Is that like a month ago now?
Feels like 5 years ago.
What is time?
Time is nothing.
It is abstract.
It's nothing. So I continued on with the lovely Kay's patterns. And, oh my gosh, this is what I hate about when I have more than one project in the bag.
Oh, tangled. But I refuse to have more than one bag because then I'll forget one of the things that I need.
Look at this pile.
Yeah, I totally get it. It's very relatable.
Missing a sock.
No. Did you finish one of these? Wait, no.
I finished one of these. Oh, wait. Sorry, never mind.
That one, right?
Okay.
Or this?
So, I have... Where's Dad?
Gardening. Would be my guess. I don't really know.
We're just going to ignore. So this is another one of Kay's. We'll put the name down below. This is Curiouser and Curiouser in Cozy Toes.
I was just going to say, that's Cozy Toes.
Cozy Toes.
Which is our cashmere base for anybody who doesn't know.
So then I have the next one cast on, almost done. This will be done today, maybe tonight. And look what it's on.
Okay, so what brand is it?
It's whatever I sent you the pic. Did I send you a picture?
No, you sent me a picture of this, but not of like the...
Okay, I'm going to show you.
Maybe you did. Again.
Yes.
Give me
Is that supposed to go on the bottom?
What? Yeah.
It doesn't go this side up?
Well, I don't know for this one. Mine, the bottom has the design.
Look. So I got this at What a Yarn. I haven't used it yet. I just put it on.
It's very cute.
And I will tell you what the brand is in the next bag. And then I finished this one.
And those are cozies too. Cozy toes. Our cashmere base for socks is
to die for.
The definition of luxury. And you have so much left over too.
You do.
After you knit a pair of socks, it's like you could knit a hat. You could knit
or shorty.
a shorty.
Like a longie and a shorty. All right. While you're talking, I'm going to look up that.
Yeah, this is like buttery soft, y'all. I know you can, I don't know if you can tell through the camera because this has such a little viewfinder that I don't really know what you're looking at, but our cozy toes.
It's to die for. It's wood and fiber trends. Is yours as light as this one?
It's a little bit heavier.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, I wish I had brought it
very
with
much
me.
like the laser cut,
Yeah.
laser printed.
How was it price point wise? I was just more curiosity.
I have no idea.
And I have the lemon wood one, which is what Mom's talking. I don't have it with me, but that's the brand that I have.
Yeah, so I had to get this for the parade.
You absolutely
I had to.
Because
Like,
you have to bring it, and
I know.
what are you going to do if you don't have somewhere to put your yarn?
Yeah, so that's for the parade. Look at this mess. Oh boy.
I call it a beautiful mess.
Yeah. What else are you working on
Well,
over there?
I will show you. I need to get to the end of this row, but my other sock, and then I'm going to show the little stuffies, and then I'll talk about the scrunchies at some point too. Sorry.
Yes.
It's down right
I'll show the hat while you're doing that so you won't feel pressure. So I started the traveler's hat.
By Andrea Mowry.
Andrea Mowry. Do you think Benny will like this color?
I think so.
Okay. This is one of the Christmas gifts I'm making. I'm sure he doesn't watch.
No.
And this is when Nito went out of business and you went for me and got all the shelter.
Yes, I remember that.
So this is Camper Shelter, Brooklyn Tweed.
Which is a worsted weight.
Worsted weight. I'm sure I have enough. I should have looked at the yardage. I don't know. But
I'd
look,
be shocked if you didn't.
this is 6 inches. I have to do this for 6 inches.
And how much is that? 5?
Probably 4.
4. Jeez, you're so good at that. I am not.
Yeah, I would say 4. Started this morning. This morning.
Yeah, you sent me a picture this morning.
This morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then I sent you the picture of the sock.
Yeah. I really am, when I have a lot of time, I'm really fast.
Mm-hmm.
I knit so slow when you get a half hour here, half hour there.
Oh, because it's
painful.
impossible.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's that.
What size needles are you using for that?
7s.
7s, okay.
16 inchers. I got them at Katie's shop.
And is that what it prescribes?
Yes.
Or is that just your gauge
No,
for it?
oh, gauge. I don't know what gauge
I don't
means.
know. I just know, like for me in DK, 7s are like my sweet spot with a DK like fabric and drape and everything.
This is not a heavy worsted
No, it's
by
not.
any means. So I'm really liking the texture, the weight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really like it.
Looks nice.
So I did that.
All right, well, the other sock that I am working on, I would put on a sock blocker, but my needles will not allow that
yeah,
right
no,
now,
that won't.
is one of our new colorways, which we released this last week, I think.
I don't even know.
It's called Mermaid's Tail, and I love it. It is pulled from our Spring Fling Minis bundle that we've been selling like holy cow. Like
Yes.
crazy.
So 2 of the colors we had really wanted to put to full skeins. The other 2 are really nice, but these are really like...
Well, and I had requests for this one.
You did? Oh, you had requests.
For this one, yep.
Yeah.
So I'm loving it. This is the mini skein you get. I grabbed a micro sock set because I was thinking I was going to make shorties. I use size 1.5 needles. Again, I use Nope. I use Chowgu 9 inches, size 1.5. Yeah. And then I go for the toe. I obviously use DPNs. But this is just a vanilla sock, a heel flap and gusset, and I'm obsessed with this colorway. Obsessed.
I love it.
And that will lead us right into, just before we move on, because I don't want to have to like backtrack.
Yeah.
We also released Dragon's Tail, which is the green.
I like that one even better. For me.
I might need to, well, I don't know if you have.
I'm pretty sure I do.
But so we have steel toes. This would be what the sock set is. We also have them in the micro skeins, which are 50 grams and then 20 grams, which will knit you a full pair of socks if
easily.
You use the mini skein. Yes. Just don't forget to use the mini skein.
Yes.
Then we have it in DK, which is Maybe I'll take DK and do a pair of DK socks. And then, of course, Cozy Toes. Just so freaking, and again, I don't know what you guys are seeing, but
I might have to have that one.
I think you should.
Might need to get more needles too. Running out of needles.
Well, maybe we'll go to the yarn shop. Problem solved.
Yeah.
So those are in our shop right now. So if you're interested, I will leave the link to the collection down below so you can shop if you're interested. Do you have anything else knitting wise?
I sure do.
I was going to say, I feel like I already see one thing. Which I can't believe you're that. You really have been knitting for 2 days.
I've been knitting for 2 days.
Oh,
I'm
envious.
I'm thrown in the towel. I have to go to Connecticut next week, and it's chopping up my time and my brain. And I thought,
preparation. That's
yeah,
perfect.
I was just like, you know what? I'm going to throw in the towel. The amount that I can get done before I leave is not significant enough.
No.
Now I say that tomorrow I'll be in the dye studio all day because they all hit me.
No.
I have to work so hard not to.
I know, but it's good. You're doing really good with it.
So hard. So I wanted to make a baby gift.
It is so good.
So good. So originally, Kristen loves fall colors. Mm-hmm. I do agree with you, though. It's just too dark.
It feels too dark. I'm picturing like a more light and I don't know. We'll look when we go to what yarn.
I'm also thinking of...
Could see that. Now, would you stripe it?
Mm-hmm. With white.
Ooh, I could see that.
Anyways, this is the baby wrap sweater. I'm going to show you the direction, so you know where to get it. This is, I have been told by many mothers, you didn't have one of these, did you?
Let me see the picture and I can tell you. I don't think so.
And I shouldn't say I have been told by many mothers. A friend of mine.
I think I did. I think you knit one.
Did?
I think so.
A friend of mine said that she's made this for her, Maureen, for her grandchildren and then friends.
Now, what size does it go up to?
It's pretty big, but I'm going to do tiny for Kristen.
Totally.
But she said moms love this one because of how easy it is to get on and off.
I could see that.
So I am doing, it's weird sizing. Like it just gives you inches. So this one is going to end up being either when they bring the baby home, but I don't think so. I think it's going to be Christmas.
I could see it being more winter.
I think it's going to be a Christmas gift.
Or fall even.
Yes.
Oh, but if you're giving it
I think Christmas, because I would like to give him a gift for Christmas.
Oh my God, yes. Well, it's so funny. So we were at Nick and Grace's, the couple that are going to have this baby, last weekend, I think.
Yes.
And Nick pulled out the sweater and he was like, was this you or your mom? And I was like, oh, that was Mom. And he was like, I'm going to need to talk to her about getting a matching one. And I was like, okay,
he's gigantic.
My cousin is 6'4".
If not more.
He's a large... He's like the teddy bear.
Yeah.
He is just, but he is.
I want to say he's 6'7".
No way. Okay. All right. You know the drill. Camera overheated, so now you're getting this angle.
Overheated.
I think we're near the end.
Yes.
So it won't be the end of the world.
Yes. So we just ended with this. I started this yesterday.
She sent me a picture of the yarn in her hand, being like, "Do you like this?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's great." And then it's this.
I know. It's so fast. It's so fast.
So do you... Oh, God.
It's just knitting and purling, and you just carry it up.
They're going to die.
I think they're going to die.
They are very knit-worthy people.
They are very knit-worthy. I know. I wish she wasn't having a summer baby because...
I know. It makes it so hard.
And I would love to, you just had your baby, a beautiful hand-knit pair of socks.
Oh, but you're so good.
It just feels like I want her to have something that she can enjoy right away.
For herself, I know.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, we will. But she's due on the 31st of this month.
That's Monday.
No, it's next
Wednesday.
We saw her this morning.
Oh, we were going to the parade?
They want to try. She's like, as long as I'm not feeling like I'm going. Because she had an appointment today.
Oh, she could go today.
I know.
Especially if the baby's flipped.
I know. Well, the baby had... Oh, I know.
Anyways, baby talk.
Baby's
coming. We got babies
so
coming.
Exciting.
And all I want to do is knit for Benny and Kristen. But I haven't found something that I'm just, since the blanket, like that I'm so excited about. And I want to be with this, but I haven't figured out the yarn.
I know. And that's such a huge piece of it too, and I feel like when it comes to baby
because I want it to be really, really special.
Well, I can kind of, on the same path, I can show you what I've been knitting for the babies that are coming. Okay, so this pattern is not one that you can get unless you are a patron of Melody Hoffman's. So I will link her Patreon down below.
She does have a lovely Patreon.
She is fantastic. She is so inspiring to me.
She is. She's so your aesthetic, everything about her.
Yes.
Why is Gray being involved here?
Because, so there's actually a little like a mouth for the bear. Yes. And so that's what this is. It's intarsia in the round. I'm showing you and not the camera. Okay, so here it is. Here's one of them. Now, this is the one I was thinking of knitting for Ben and Kristen. But I don't know if I love the fabric I'm getting from it. I'm going to finish making it because I'm making it. Like, this is going to be my test.
It's so primitive, which I love. I may need one.
They're so cute.
Yeah, I may need one.
And this is alpaca. Oh, so maybe this one will be yours. No, maybe not.
Maybe not, no. I just love the primitive look.
Isn't it so sweet?
I love it.
I will put a little picture on the screen so y'all know what the end result is because it looks nothing like this. But this is like the little mouth. There is intarsia in the round, but she does have a YouTube tutorial that she has linked within the pattern. Now, I'm sure she will release the pattern at some point, but what she has on her Patreon is the beta pattern. So it's like out of testing, but not completely done to be. To me, it looks like a regular pattern, but for the pattern designer, I'm sure there are things that she'll adjust.
So what is the yarn you're using?
It is the, do I have? Oh, I do. Do you remember Berry Meadow Farm? From we got it at the retreat, the Must Love Yarn retreat that we vended at. Remember the buckets, the crochet? Yeah. So I just have had the yarn.
So you used it out of the bucket?
Yeah. I was like, you know what?
Is it the mohair too? Out of the bucket? No.
I didn't get mohair on my bucket.
I didn't know.
No, it's all it's all DK alpaca and it's black and white. And so here's their logo. It's buttery. It's delicious.
It's the bucket is for a cowl.
Yes, for a crocheted
cowl.
Yep.
It was 100 years ago. How do we remember?
But I've been coveting the yarn because I love it so much.
Yeah, same.
But I'm just not sure if she's gonna love, because it is such rustic yarn. Like, the fabric is not very uniform, which for me, I don't mind.
That's the primitive look.
It's the primitive look. It's very just like sweet. But anyways, so I've already started the little intarsia for this one. It's in the round. I'm following along with the video. It's very manageable, but I haven't given myself enough time to just sit down and do it.
I have something major we still need to talk about. You don't even know about it.
Okay. So this is the first one, and then I want to go right to what you were talking about.
Show me the mohair.
Okay, so this is the second one.
She ran out of mohair, so I have to dye some.
Now look at this fabric. This to me screams.
Now what yarn is this?
This is ours. So this is
definitely more Kristen.
You think so? I know, that's what I'm saying. I feel like I need to do the same. So this one will be a sample. Just a sample. And I'm gonna do another one like this. I feel like this fabric is just very like, I don't know. It has a little something. Sweet. Yeah. But so I'm knitting with our espresso bean in our flock merino 100% non-superwash merino fingering weight base, which is twisty and luscious. And
so is that espresso? That's not espresso mohair.
No, it's not even our mohair.
I know, but it's definitely espresso mohair.
Okay, sweet. So you will know.
I have it in my head how light it needs to be.
Perfect. I just love it. I love like the marled look because the mohair is that little bit lighter.
Yeah, it's so sweet.
And then I'm thinking what I'll do is I'm just going to do a vanilla bean circle and then you just embroider on the little facial features. And then my goal is to find some way, like a little piece of fabric, and I'll just hand stitch their initials.
I would put like a little piece of felt.
Oh, you think like felt?
Maybe.
Okay.
Or maybe even cotton.
I was thinking either cotton or flannel.
Okay, yeah.
What do you think about flannel, though? Do you think that's too much? Too heavy?
No. I just think if it's got a pattern. I think it
would be a really faint pattern. We'll have to go to Joann's and look together.
I also have felt over there that you might want to look at.
We'll have to go look at that
too. Look at that.
So that's my goal. This is going to be my special present to the two babes once they arrive.
Can't believe we're going to have two babes.
to smell 2 different babies in 1 year?
Oh my gosh, like I swear you just read my mind. Because I was like, I can just smell their heads as you were saying that.
Honestly, us living this closely is dangerous for the whole world.
The whole world.
We don't know what's going to happen next.
It's frightening.
Okay, now show me
what
you were talking about.
You did not even see this.
No.
So, I follow Spin Cushions, I'm pretty sure. She's a crocheter from Australia. I just found this out from someone on my Periscope feed. And she's a fantastic crocheter, and she has fantastic books. So I kept looking at this. I put it in my cart. Why is she back in here again? Whatever. We are being so tested right now. Anyways, I put it in my Amazon cart, but it was like $25. And I was like, oh, and it's well worth it.
You've got to use World of Books.
Yeah.
Although for something like this, I don't know.
I don't know. Because I think it's published in Australia. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyways, it's worth it and more. Granny Square Flair. So it's 50 different granny squares. So I'm going to do a quick,
a flip through.
So it gives you a chart, which I don't use charts. I use the written directions at this point.
For crochet. Oh my
I don't know why, and I've talked about this over on Periscope. It's a little intimidating to me. Like, it hurts my eyes. It's not linear enough. It's this.
I've never tried.
Yeah. And I think if I had done it from the start, there would be no other way. But I didn't. I didn't. So my goal is to do one of each one. I'm going through the entire book.
What are you going to do with them?
Make a gorgeous, I don't have enough blankets.
We do not have enough, as there is a mound staring us in the face.
So I'm just using vanilla bean.
Shut up.
I did the first one. It was I had never done this before.
So interesting.
Yeah, it's so easy. And I am not, it's an aging thing for me. I'm not patient with directions. I just want to know how to do it. I don't want to hit a snag. And I kept having to talk myself through it and say, Sue, just relax. It's easy. Just maybe read what you're supposed to do.
Those words are there for a reason.
The words are there for a reason. And so this took me all of, I would say, a half hour tops.
Wow.
Half hour tops.
DK or finger?
DK, vanilla bean. So.
And what size hook are you using? Because we will get that question.
I am using the same one I used for Kristen's blanket, 3.50 millimeter.
And what brand is that?
I don't know, but I love it.
Oh, it's really nice. I like the shape of the handle.
I need rubber here.
Yeah, same.
I can't do...
I love all the beautiful, hand-carved crochet. But, I look at it and I'm like, I look at it and I'm like, I would not be able to do... That wouldn't feel good.
It doesn't have any give.
Yeah.
This, for some reason, changes it all.
Yeah.
So... I did attempt to do the second one. I will admit it was not good timing. I was feeling a little frustrated with anything and everything.
Yep.
Not even necessarily the process, but I was like, why? And I had no time. I was like, gotta get dinner in.
Mom, I literally did that exact same thing with this bear. I was like, I had 300 things to do, and I was like, let me just stand here and try and start this project.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. So I'm smart enough after a half hour to give up.
A half hour.
So I'm not going to show you, but look.
Oh my God.
It's a complicated one.
Okay, so what I thought you were doing with this is I thought you were going to make all the squares and then turn it into a sweater or something. Those granny square.
It's going to take me a while. I know. I like them this color.
I like them both ways. I just couldn't even picture them in color because I was just seeing these. Oh, wow.
For me, the color distracts from the beauty of the intricacy. My goal was, this is during that frenetic period I was going through. I was like, well, 2 looks really hard. I'll just go into 3. It's like,
see, I would just open it to the middle and be like,
well, then she starts them differently. I haven't gotten a grip on her terminology.
Okay.
Her style. She does this different start that I'm sure a lot of people do, but I've never done.
Yeah. It's also hard for me to when I'm so into knitting to then switch over language wise and just it's a whole different
it's a whole different world. That isn't hard for me. I don't think a lot of times the switch is really good for my brain.
Probably feels good,
the motion. But I'm tempted to say, like, let's all do a crochet along. But you know I'm the worst at it.
I am so bad at
I'm so bad at it. But at the same time, you know, feel free to join me.
Mm-hmm.
We maybe could come up with just a hashtag.
Totally.
And if you choose this, I feel like I've already convinced a few people. Like, I'm tempted. Not convinced. Tempted.
Yes.
Tempted.
That's a good way to put it. Oh my God. I want to make the colors.
You like the colors?
I do. Well, because of course, everything I think about making for the girls before anybody else. And I'm like, I could just see a really beautiful, like, flower. Like, this is what I just keep being drawn to.
That's two. Look at those. Look at
like
those.
that one too. Like there are so many different flower patterns that I feel like I could make so many.
Yeah. I think.
Is it the same?
Maybe not.
I don't think so.
I know how to do that, where you create the 3-dimensional flower.
I have no freaking clue.
It's just that I have to get used to her directions.
Yeah.
That's what it is. So this was such a whim. And again, I feel so lucky. I can just go grab the yarn.
I know.
I'm so lucky.
Mm-hmm.
So we're so lucky.
So lucky.
So lucky.
So lucky, yeah.
Because before we were yarn dyers, it was like, oh, let's go to the store. And I do like the idea of using this higher quality yarn for something this intricate.
Yeah. It'll be an heirloom piece someday.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's gorgeous.
Yep. So not like, and then I wonder why my brain hurts all the time.
Well, do you want to know what it is we both do this. It's like our brain hurts from adulting and living. So we're like, let's fill it with something else that we want to fill it with. And it's just like this.
Yeah. And it's overfilled.
Yep.
And then I can't decide what to work on.
Yep.
And then last but not least, I will give you an update on my stitching.
Let me see. I didn't realize you'd been stitching too.
In the morning. I'm a morning stitcher. I take about an hour and a half to 2 hours. So I like to be up at 5:30 stitching till about 7:45.
Love a 5:30 wake up.
Yeah, I really enjoy that. I look forward to it. Like I see 5:15, and I'm like, oh, I gotta get up. I have stitching to do. I know. Look at that.
I didn't hear anything you just said.
Oh, how come? Oh,
because I was staring at your stitching. Look at that.
No,
Susan.
Look
I never
at
call
this.
you Susan. Oh my God.
You know who calls me Susan now?
Who?
I love it. Maureen.
Oh,
She'll go, Susan.
you have a
All in
great
text.
name.
All in text.
You have
And
a
I
great
know
name.
that's how she's saying it.
Oh my Lord.
So what's really happened is 90% of this space is done, so that I just have to do the background.
So are you going to do that though? Or are you going to complete the whole corner and then move on and then do the color and then the background?
Tomorrow morning I will have that goal, and the next day I'll move on.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, time out for 1 second because we can use the real camera now. And I just... There we go.
We're back. So. Sorry. Look at this.
It is just like, oh my God.
Oh my gosh. There really are no words to how beautiful this is. And you know what? Honestly, like, it's funny. I don't really take credit for things like this because it's the design that's beautiful.
100%.
Anyone can stitch it.
And did you do the exact colors?
Exact.
So there you
Are
go.
you
Yeah, like
kidding?
you can totally say that without being like, oh, it's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, no, you're complimenting the designer.
And it's so funny because people are like always changing up colors, and you'd think as an artist I'd have that desire. Not at all.
You do it all
I do
day
not
long.
want to think.
Yes.
I want to just do what they tell me to do.
And
Look at that.
Look
So
at the
I had
colors.
started last week going every morning I'm going to finish one whole motif.
Yep.
And I did that for a while.
I was
really
just going
well.
to say, were you successful?
I did it over here. Let me look. Probably not so successful.
I do still really want to work with you to just get little pieces of that.
You should. You should. I think over here there's some that are finished.
Mom.
I know.
It's
I
just
love it.
breathtaking.
It's an heirloom. This is definitely will be bequeathed to you. This is your piece.
Listen, I don't even want to hear the word bequeathed, but
you will take it.
I will take
my
it.
life might be in danger
Gladly.
in about 10 years.
You'll be sitting in the hospital and be like,
It's time.
I'm going to go get it.
Or you'll be like,
I'm bequeathing now.
You're good, Mom. All's good here. Go on.
Pass on. Justin, go get the stitching.
I know. Next time I'll show the one I'm bequeathing to Ben, which is 99% done.
Which is that the red?
The all blue.
All blue.
And then Jake has a modern folk.
Is that black and white?
It's gray and white.
Oh my god.
I know. And then from there on, you just duke it out.
Oh yeah, I mean, listen,
Yeah.
I do CrossFit, so they're in a lot of trouble. They're basically old men.
No, and the thing is, it's funny because like Jake, I think it's that one. He's always like, Mom, I love that piece. And I'm like, you know what? Like, I will put his name on it because I know he loves it. So, which to have a son that loves your stuff.
That's the thing. Anything the boys want, they should get. Because
they're not going to want a lot. That's the thing.
Well, why do you think I'm saying it so confidently? I'm not feeling threatened at all by their wants.
I know.
But
I have to remember to give little girly Stokes her Beatrix Potter pattern or felt ornament. Remember the girls picked out theirs?
Yes, I forgot.
It's here somewhere.
It is. Oh, it's right. Is that it?
Yeah, they can pick. I think there's 2 there.
Yeah, there's this one and this one.
Yeah, so I made these 100,000 years ago. There were 4. The girls each picked out one they wanted.
Oops.
And so now Benny and Kristen can pick out the one that they want.
They're
so
I would
special.
love to make these.
Oh yeah, well, again, we'll talk later about the Scrooge ornaments that I'm making that you would love to make. Oh my God. There aren't enough hours in the day.
Can we just quit everything and hole up in one of our houses?
The thing is, we wouldn't enjoy it. You need the structure of a day.
It's true.
To have the desire. If you have that's soap in there.
Oh my God.
Here, Ryan gave that to me.
I love it.
I should use it, but I'm saving it.
Don't save it.
I know.
You know better.
I love it so much. I want to save it.
But you can always get another one.
I know. Isn't that ridiculous?
You can always get another one.
I'm going to get another one. I'm going to use it.
All right.
All right, friends. We got more to do here.
Got a lot to do. I do want to say, though, I'm listening to the Bridgerton series, and it's so fun to listen to. And the new season just came out on Netflix, and you can listen to all the Bridgerton books on Audible for free.
Are they easy to listen to?
Yes.
All right,
yes.
I should try. So I'm on season 2. I instead am watching something so inappropriate.
What?
Louder Milk.
I've seen seen the thing a million times. I've never watched. What is it about?
A guy in recovery who runs a substance abuse group.
Interesting.
And it's funny. And
it's like dark comedy?
Probably dark. It's definitely got a lot of pieces that might be offensive to people.
Okay, so warnings.
Warning. But there's a young girl who is supposed to be like a young girl, and she
looks like 30.
Like she's 30. She is 30 in real life because I looked her up thinking I don't know who she is.
Yeah.
And I think they blew it.
Yeah.
On
the
that.
casting
It
didn't
just
really do great. Okay.
She's great. They should have just put her at an appropriate age in my world.
Yeah.
In my world, but it's in a church basement. The priest is like.
I really want to watch
that
so
fun.
now.
Ben said he watched it and liked it. He watched 2 seasons, and then the 3rd season got a little.
Oh, there's that many seasons?
Yeah, in the 1st season, there's 2 people in it that like.
You love?
And they're gone. And I'm like, was that story over? Because there's a whole story around them.
Right.
But I miss them terribly.
Oh my God. Okay, so I'll have to watch that then.
But I was saying, I started Bridgerton.
Oh, yes. You're on season 2.
Season 2.
What did you think of season 1?
I liked it.
Yeah.
I loved...
Regé Jean. Wait, her or him?
No, I loved the second one about the Queen. Catherine.
Oh.
I loved that one.
I think that's an overwhelming opinion. That was a really, really good season.
It was so good. Now this one, I'm kind of... It could be my state of mind at the moment. It's a little overwhelmed. Because honestly, podcasts aren't doing it. Audio podcasts aren't doing it. Nothing's doing it for me. I'm like, reading isn't doing it.
I can't get into a single book, and every book I pick up is a 5-star. I know it's a 5-star.
I know.
And I start it, and I'm like, wow, I would really like this. All I can do right now is listen to Bridgerton. It's the only thing that's getting me.
I'll try. Because I don't not like it. I feel like it's a Court of Thorn and Roses.
Yeah, it's
but
like, what is it?
I think I would really like it. I think it's funny. I think it's So yeah, anyways, go on about your listening.
That was it. That's the only thing I can do. Like, I keep picking up all of these books that I've been like dying to read. Mm-hmm. And I know they're good because I'm reading them and I'm very into them, but then my mind is just back to my audiobook. Mm-hmm. I think it's because I've been wanting to knit so much that listening, I can knit and listen at the same time. And I'm blowing through them.
Yes.
So it's also adding to my list of books that I read very quickly, which I love. Love the satisfaction.
Wow, you're getting competitive.
But with no one but myself.
Oh, that's okay. That's me.
Yeah, I just want to know that I can...
I might go to other people too.
Like, I have no idea what other people's goals are. I just see my goal, and I see that I'm, like, 6 books ahead, and I'm like, what if I get 10 books ahead?
Yeah.
Like, what number could I possibly hit?
That's me.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's all right. I kind of like it. It motivates me to listen to books rather than watch TV.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
All right. Well, we have fun errands that I feel like we should go do.
We need to go do errands, and we won't be back next week because I won't be here.
Correct. But I think I'm going to do the Michelle vlog next week. So we'll give you guys a nice little treat next week.
Yes. We had such a good
thanks to my Patreon page, which I'm still loving doing. It's so fun.
Yeah, you are having fun. I'm loving getting them.
It's a fun time. So, anyways.
All right.
Thank you guys for being here.
Okay, now I'm so overwhelmed I won't be able to do any of this.
We're just going to walk away from this. We're just going to walk away from this.
Okay, we're going to walk away. Okay, needles up.
Needles up, y'all. Needles up. Thank you for being here. If you enjoyed this podcast, please like and subscribe. It'll help us to gain exposure to the rest of the crafting community. We love you all. Goodbye.